what a happy day. It's baby week. And when I say baby week, I mean it's the week that we get to see little Bean. We have our doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I don't know, I'm very nervous and excited. That's pretty much all I can say. This weekend, we just kind of took off. I didn't really film anything. We just kind of hung out Saturday morning, and then he has a bunch of students on the lacrosse team, and so we went to their game to see them, and we brought Bo, and they were all excited. And then I was really tired after that, so I just we spent the rest of the night in bed, and we watched a movie. We watched The Brixby Bear, which I was kind of hesitant about. It looked like a little weird from the trailer, but I loved it. It was so good. It's one of Logan's favorites, and I waited 3.5 years to watch it, but that's what we've just kind of been doing lately. Like, there were nights that like I'm not feeling good, or I'm just really tired, or like I need cheered up or something, and so I'll like put on one of the movies that I love. Usually it's a movie musical that he hasn't seen yet, and then we'll take turns, which is nice. But yeah, so we just watched a movie, and then on Sunday I had a birthday party to go to that my sisters joined. It was my nanny family. My little boy just turned 3, so he had a birthday party, and Noah and Isaiah came, and my sisters came, and it was so much fun. And then we went to a park after and let them play even more, and then they went home, and then I was dead to the world and pretty much just laid in bed for the rest of the day. I did some editing, but yeah, it was just kind of like a chill, relaxed weekend, and I'm feeling good today. I'm ready for Wednesday. Like, I feel like these next few days are just gonna go by either really quick or really slow. Like, there's no in between. I'm ready, and I'll make a whole separate video on specifically just baby day, but I'm excited. Good morning. What a happy day. It's actually not morning. It's actually like 8:15, and I just got done working a 12-hour day. But I just wanted to get real and personal, I guess, and vulnerable about my first 9 weeks of pregnancy. Tomorrow is my 10th week, hitting double digits. And tomorrow is also my first OB appointment with my first ultrasound and all of that. And I just want to be honest, pregnancy is not fun. Even if you don't have like a bad pregnancy. Like, I have what people would consider like a really easy pregnancy. Like, I have not had morning sickness. I have not been super nauseous. There were like a couple days where I was nauseous, but not a lot. I'm not thrown up at all. But what I do have is extreme tiredness, huge and growing and very tender breasts, headaches that won't go away for days at a time, and really, really bad food aversions. So a lot of my pregnancy issues have been mental, and really bad anxiety too. But like, I would not wish pregnancy on anyone who does not want to be pregnant or does not want to have a child, because it takes a toll on you. And I'm not even to like the hard part yet. Like, I'm not showing, I haven't gained weight. I've gained like 4 pounds, but I'll get to that in a minute. I have anxiety almost every night that something's gonna go wrong, or that I'm not really pregnant and something's just weird in my body to where I haven't had a period for over 2 months. But yeah, it's just, the anxiety is a lot. And like, I have my first appointment tomorrow, and I'm excited to see most of the time, I'm excited to see my baby and to have like actual knowledge that like, oh, there is a baby in there, and get some tests done, make sure that everything is good, you know. But I'm also petrified that they're gonna go in there and something's wrong, or there's no heartbeat, or I'm gonna miscarry. Or I just started following a girl who's a couple weeks ahead of me, and she got really bad news that like the baby's heartbeat was too low and that she might miscarry. And like last night it like broke me. Like I just sat on my bed and was sobbing to Logan because like I feel like I'm not letting myself get attached because I'm so scared that something wrong is gonna happen, like something bad's gonna happen, or that I'm gonna lose it. Like I'm so convinced, like I feel like I'm usually like a glass half full kind of girl. Like I'm usually really positive and everything, but when it comes to like even getting pregnant, I was like, oh, we're gonna have issues, and then we got pregnant on the first try. Like why was I so convinced I was gonna have issues? Why am I so convinced that I'm gonna miscarry? Like I don't want to like manifest it, but I also like am just nervous that it's gonna happen. And I wish I didn't think like that, but I have been. Like, last night I just lost it because I'm so anxious about this appointment that like I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because I don't want something bad to happen. I don't want them to get into the ultrasound and they just like look at me and they're like, uh-oh, you know, like I don't know. I'm like trying to be excited. I am excited, but I just am also very nervous. And of course my neighbor is doing lawn work at 8:30 at night. What the heck? Hang on. Like why? Why do you feel the need to leaf blow at 8:30 at night? I don't. Sorry about that. My neighbors decided that even though there's a no yard work ordinance, noise ordinance, after like 8 o'clock, they decided, tonight's the night to make a lot of noise. Anyways, pregnancy has been hard on my anxiety. But the other big thing that it's been hard on is the food aversions. Now, that could also be like mental. I mean, it is mental, but last week was really, really hard because I was hungry, obviously, and just everything sounded disgusting to eat. I was having a hard time really eating anything just because nothing sounded good and I didn't want to eat anything. And it got so bad to where like on last Friday, I just like broke down, started sobbing. I had not eaten very much all day and I was hungry, but nothing sounded good. I had just realized that I hadn't had nearly enough protein that I should be having. And so then I was feeling guilty, and I had weighed myself that morning. And so I had gained like four-ish pounds during these first 9 weeks, which I feel like is normal. And I had lost it all but like a pound. And so that made me nervous that I wasn't eating enough for low bean, which is what me and Logan call it. But so I was feeling guilty about that and nothing sounded good. I was not eating nearly enough protein because meat sounds disgusting, and I just was sobbing. And Logan was very comforting. I forced myself to eat like 2 protein bars, and then I felt better, which also had like 10 grams of protein in them, so I ended up getting like double the protein that I had eaten. And yeah, that was just really hard, but thankfully the past like 5 days it has been a lot better. Like I've eaten some meat, like I actually wanted meat. I've actually like been wanting to eat food, and so like in those like 3 pounds I checked this morning and they've come back, so that made me feel good. And I've just been doing like better with the food aversion thing. Like still some food sounds absolutely gross, but it's not all food, which it was for a minute. So I'm thankful that that's getting better. Much like other things in pregnancy, I guess it just had to pass, but it was really tough because like I don't feel like I'm a mom because I'm not, but like I'm already getting like mom guilt that I'm not like doing enough. And I don't know, part of me still doesn't feel like I'm pregnant, even though I'll be 10 weeks tomorrow. Like, I'm kind of excited for the appointment just so someone like in the medical field can look at me in the eye and be like, yes, you are pregnant. Because I still don't feel like I am. I still feel like they could tell me like, oh no, you're not pregnant. I don't know why you tested positive, but you have like cancer or something, or like a huge cyst or something, you know, like I'm just nervous that that's gonna happen. I'm nervous that I was pregnant and that the heart is not beating anymore. And I don't know, I'm just thinking of all the bad things that could happen, and I'm really not focusing enough on the good things that could happen, which happen more normally than all the bad things that I'm thinking, but they're just in my brain and I can't really get them out. So, but yeah, pregnancy's been kind of tough, and I have like an easy pregnancy, so I'm really hopeful that after tomorrow's appointment that I will feel better, feel less anxious once I like see it and it's alive. Well, kind of, but yeah, I just feel like I'll feel better tomorrow. I'm just kind of ready for tomorrow to be over so that I can just know if it's good, if it's bad. I'm just, sorry, heartburn. That's another fun part of pregnancy, is the heartburn. I just want to know, like, for sure. And my mom said, like, oh, yeah, you'll have peace of mind for, like, a day or two, and then you'll be nervous again because you're still not showing and, you know, all that stuff. But I'm hopeful that I'll have more of a peace of mind for more than just a day or two, because I just kind of really need it. And I feel like I'm going crazy, but tomorrow will be a better day. Tomorrow I will be double-digit pregnant. Tomorrow I will be a fourth of the way through my pregnancy, and it will get better before it gets worse. So that's just, I'm holding on to oh, it's gonna be good soon. You're gonna have energy and you'll be glowing. Like, I'm ready for like the positives of the second trimester. But then the third trimester comes. But we're not thinking that far ahead yet. We're just going a day at a time. But yeah, that's how I feel after being pregnant for 9 weeks, and for knowing that I was pregnant for 5.5. But yeah, tomorrow will be a better day. And if you have anxieties like me, you're not alone. Most people do too. They're just not going to say it out loud. But tomorrow will be a better day. And if it's not, then we'll deal with it. But thank you for watching, and I'll let you know how it goes.